Hi everybody, it's Nigel Wright here from silentearning.com. I put together a quick video here really to show you how I edit my blog posts before I put them online. I've come across quite a few people asking about this on the various forums, and it's something that can be challenging. I will admit I've had a bit of a love-hate relationship with WordPress over the years, and I know some aspects of it can be a little difficult, especially for the beginner. So I've put this together. Hopefully it's something that you find useful, and I'd certainly value your feedback. So here we are in the WordPress editor. Now the first thing you want to do is just check that you've got Yoast SEO installed. So go to plugins and take a look. Here you can see I have got it set up here. If you haven't, then you need to just click on add new here, download it, and you'll have that available. That will be used later in the demonstration. What I also have up here, you can see there's a green symbol there. It shows I've got Grammarly installed as a Chrome plugin. If you're not using Chrome, then you need to look to see whether that's available for other browsers, but really Chrome is probably the best for editing WordPress. And also with that plugin there, you can look at grammar later. So let's go in, add a new post, and this is really just to demonstrate how we set things up. And I've got some text from a word editor, text editor. I'm going to select text and then paste it in. And as you can see, it just comes up basically as text. You look at visual, much the same. So here we're going to add some spacing, pretty straightforward. Just formatting just to make it look a little bit more like how we want it to be. Separate a few things out, and again you can be detailed with this. This is just really to show you how things can be done fairly quickly. As you can see, there's the spacing there, and then we want to look at what sort of elements we have in here. And to start with, we've got something here. There's actually a quote, so I'm going to select that and select quotation marks. We go down further, we're finding headings. There's a heading there, which again we can put up as change from paragraph, or change that to heading 3. You can change different sizes depending on what you want to do. Now I'm just looking for links. There's a couple of links there. There's one down the bottom here which you can see which links to another document. So again, you go up to the top and you can see there's a paperclip there which is for links. If you've got the URL ready, you can paste it in. I'm actually just going to type it in because I haven't got that one handy, but it's a fairly simple one to put through. And this will then link to another article or a different website. So again, it's another piece of formatting that you can do as part of it. So there we have the basic formatting. Fairly simple document. There's a couple of bullet points here as well. But we don't necessarily need to change those. So what I'm doing here is adding a photo. This is just clicked on add media, and I picked a photo, got some descriptions and alt tags there, and just pasted that in so you can see what that's going to look like. Pretty easy. So just click on add media. If your photo's uploaded, great. If not, then you have to go and upload one. In this case, I've got one in my selection, so I can use that. Final item is to go and find a featured image. This is what will display on the main sort of blog index. It gives you a feel for what the article's about. So again, I've got something there which I've produced in Canva that when you do a preview, you'll see how that looks. And here you can see what the article looks like with the images in place, with the formatting. You've got the quote there, you've got a heading. Pretty much considerably better than it did when we first started, but that's pretty close to finish. From here, all we have to do now is look at the Grammarly, checking the grammar, checking the spelling. So again, if you look down at the bottom here, you'll see a little red number. That shows that we've got 2 corrections we need to make. And they'll be highlighted in the document. When you click on that, you'll go up and you'll see that here we've got a do there, which should have no comma. We've also got courses at the end there, and that needs a question mark. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy to fix, but then you're pretty much up and running. And that's really the grammar check. It may be more involved. In this case, it's pretty straightforward. Scrolling down a bit further, we're down into the SEO section. and here you can see it's not looking great. We've got a few things we need to put in. And as you see at the bottom where it says analysis, it highlights the problems and the improvements that you can make. So no focus keyword, I'm going to put that in there. Had a look at that one. Yeah, that's probably not the one I want to use, so let's change that. Put something a little bit more accurate and something that reflects some of the wording we've got in there. Tried to use this in the first paragraph. That's good for SEO, but again, Yoast can guide you through this. It can guide you as to what changes you need to make. Edit the snippet here. This is what displays underneath the heading when someone finds it online. So again, this is pretty good to have this, one, a very accurate description of the document, but also something that's going to focus on your keyword and anything that you want Google to find that will bring your audience to the document. Now, this document is about how to grow your audience online, so that goes in there, and then it goes into a little bit more detail. What you'll see is there's a slide at the bottom there that's changing color. At the moment it's orange, so it's not quite complete. As you go on a little bit further, that will change to green, and that shows you've got the ideal length in terms of the snippet, which means it will display in full, won't cut bits off. But you've also got enough content there that it looks good, it looks professional, it looks finished. So I'm just finishing that off there, and you can see how that works. Grammarly's checked it, no spelling mistakes there. And there's various other things it's recommending. I'm not going to go through that today, but you can see that if you go through these one by one, you won't be able to fix all of them, but you'll be able to get most of them where they should be, and have everything pretty much ready to roll. Now at this stage this is just a draft, so I'm not going to publish this. I'm just going to show you a preview, and then what I will do in a minute is find another document that's gone through this process, and you can see what you can end up with if you go through all these changes, get the SEO where it should be, and get everything looking right. So let's pick one here. I think there's one here on sales funnels that looks pretty good. Let's open that one up. And here again we are in the edit window. You can see this is a visual look, so you can see what it's going to look like in a finished article. Lots of graphics here, lots of formatting, layout. Everything's really been taken through the steps I showed you earlier. And then look at the SEO. You can see that keyword is pretty green. Mostly items are good, everything's been fixed there. There's a few minor improvements, but nothing that I really need to do. And if I really wanted to go into detail, I could get those fixed. But it's pretty good. It's pretty much where I want it to be. And again, you can take that once you've done that, preview it, and you can see what the finished article will look like. There's your main image at the top, and then as you go through, you've got other images and links and headings, and everything's formatted really as it should be. So there you have it. I hope you found that useful. Please add some comments below. Be more than happy to get your feedback and love to hear from you. If you would like to know more, please subscribe to this and other videos. For those that don't know me, I blog and provide videos around affiliate marketing, building a business online, and really building a recurring income online. So if that's something that you're interested in, then please subscribe, and look forward to speaking to you soon.